So back when I started doing photography and video, I started out where so many other people started as well. I picked up the Sony A7 III and the 16-35 f4 Zeiss lens. I also picked up the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. Both lenses, no regrets. Great place to start when you're starting out and can get amazing images and footage out of both those lenses. But as time went on, I was hungry for more. I was just finding that I wanted a little bit more in the length from the Tamron 28-75 and the f2.8. I just wanted a little bit more aperture. That's where the Sony 85 f1.8 lens came in. Now, I picked this up back in 2017, 2018, not long after it first came out. So I've taken thousands and thousands of photos with it and hours of footage. And it used to be my favorite lens. To this day, I still see so many people posting about it on the Facebook groups. I feel like every single day someone is asking whether they should pick it up or they're either sharing their footage or photos with it. Given the years and years of experience that I've got with this lens and it used to being my favorite lens, I thought I would share my thoughts and experiences about the Sony 85 f1.8. So first up, why don't we cover why you would want an 85mm lens to begin with? Well, 85mm is a really good focal distance for portrait photography. There is a reason why so many portrait photographers have an 85 in their kit. It has a really nice compression at that focal distance, which you get just a little bit more than what you would get on a 24-70 zoom lens, for example. Now, 85mm is also really good for food photography, product photography, lifestyle photography, and I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've used it for having a B cam on interview shots for video. It has been fantastic for that. It gives a really good, nice focal distance at 85, which is just, there's a reason why it's so popular. Can you believe it? I got kicked out of that location. All I'm doing is shooting a camera lens review. Anyway, I love that backdrop. Well, my experience with the Sony 85 f1.8 lens. Well, look, whenever I have used it for both photography and video, I have never been disappointed with the image quality that comes from this lens. I've got to say, the image quality is exceptional. It has really nice separation with your subject to the background. The depth of field on it is really nice and absolutely pleasing on the eye. It is tack sharp on your subject, with giving that nice depth of field with the background. I absolutely love this lens for a reason. Now, the lens does suffer from just a slight amount of chromic aberration, but you can fix that in Lightroom. It's not really an issue. And the depth of field when shooting at f1.4, you can slightly see a little bit of a swirl on the outer edges with those shots. But look, it's not really an issue. It is only if you're pixel peeping, and it is still exceptional image quality that comes from this lens. So why are people still buying the Sony 85 f1.8 lens, even though it came out back in 2017? Well, it really comes down to the return in value that you're getting for this lens. It is a third of the price of the GM version. And being at only $550 US for brand new, or here it's just shy of $900 in Australia. Yeah, there's your Aussie tax. But look, this lens is going on sale all the time. Plus, because of the really good build quality of the lens with its metal construction and weather sealing, you can actually pick this lens up on the secondhand market for really good prices. And as long as it's been looked after, I'm sure it's going to be fine. So the reason why I stopped taking the 85 f1.8 out on shoots, well, it really came down to that I upgraded my lenses. I bought the 24-70 GM2 and the 50mm f1.2 GM lens, which are both amazing. They are just mind-blowing how good those lenses are. And I just found that by having the versatility of the 24-70 with the GM2, I was just using that more and more and not using the 85 f1.8. Now, it's not because I don't like the image quality that comes out of the Sony 85 f1.8. It is fantastic and I will still use it from time to time, but I am going for the 24-70 first because it does give you the flexibility of that zoom. Now, I know I did say earlier in the video that I was wanting just a little bit more zoom compared to the Tamron when I had that, but I have found that I've gravitated back to the 24-70 because it is versatile, and the image quality that comes out of it, it is so good. If you are considering picking up the Sony 85 f1.8, look, I'm going to tell you, it is a fantastic lens. You are going to be happy with it. But what you need to work out is whether this shooting style is what you're after. Like I said, it is really good for portrait photography, product photos, also for B-roll and interview shots. It will do an exceptional job at all of that stuff, but you need to work out whether it is right for you. Are you going to pick up the Sony 85 f1.8 lens, or maybe you already own it and you love it, or you don't? I would love to hear. Let me know in the comments section below. And while you're there, don't forget to caress that subscribe button. My name is Jem Lang. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.